Hi, I'm Eva Love with Attract Love for Life with part 3 of this 7-part video series on the Getting Back to the Love technique. Today I'm going to share the content of the technique. When you get upset or angry with somebody, that anger or upset comes with an entire range of emotions. And today we're going to talk about those emotions. But first, I want to share with you what happens when these emotions are left to fester. Because anger is not an acceptable emotion to express. Most people just suppress it or get over it, which is just another word for suppressing it. Stuffing the anger not only leaves the anger, but all the other emotions that are under it unresolved. The unresolved anger can build up until you either explode or get depressed. You see, depression is just anger turned inward. After enough of these unresolved incidents, a wall of protection builds up which insulates you from the hurt, but it also diminishes the feelings of love. After years of this buildup, couples feel like they're just roommates. The spark of desire is gone, and they can honestly say, "I don't love you anymore." Those are hard words to hear. In the Getting Back to the Love technique, all of the emotions are addressed, so that the love you have for each other grows and remains open and accessible. And I want to say they're addressed in a very safe way that doesn't make them bigger, but gets them acknowledged, and then they're able to be let go. Using the technique will stimulate your chemistry, keep communication open, and strengthen your relationship. The technique moves you through the emotional map. At the top of the map is anger. Now, when someone says or does something that triggers you, your first response, whether you express it or not, is usually anger or irritation or frustration or upset. This feeling, which I just call anger, is an indication that you already have an unresolved issue around whatever was said or done, or not said or not done. And this issue is probably from your childhood, but this isn't therapy, so we're not going there. So to take the journey through the emotional map, let's use an example. Let's say that your mate just made a joke at your expense and it didn't feel good. Your response is anger because you know that if you say anything, they'll just respond, "Oh, it was just a joke. You're too sensitive," and you hate that worse than the put down from the joke. Okay, so that's the anger. Under the anger is hurt. You feel hurt that your mate would use you as the butt of a joke. It just doesn't feel very respectful. And then under the hurt is fear. You may be afraid that it's really not a joke, but it's how they really feel about you. And maybe your mate doesn't love you anymore. And under the fear is regret. You regret that when this first started happening, that you didn't say, "I think you think it's a joke, but it just doesn't feel good to me, and it's really not okay with me that you use me as the butt of your jokes." And under regret is what you want. You want your mate to treat you with respect and to honor you, especially in front of others. Finally, under what you want is love. You want that because you love your mate and you want to continue to feel loved and respected. So here's the emotional map. Anger, and under anger is hurt, and under hurt is fear, and under fear is regret, and under regret is what you want, and under that is the love. In tomorrow's video, I'll show you the steps so you can use the Getting Back to the Love technique. I said, it's quick, it's easy, it's safe, and it really does keep the love alive. See you tomorrow for part 4 of Getting Back to the Love. Bye.